It's literally almost the whole way through. It's halfway through.
Well, that crack was there since we were living at 2002.
Even if it was, the point is, I certainly didn't crack it because I have my own one of these that I haven't let y'all touch.
Okay,
And that was fine.
So you think it only came from setting around? You don't think it came from cooking stuff in the microwave? Because that's technically non-microwave because it's more ceramic.
I don't know. Microwave and dishwasher safe. Try again.
Okay.
I only buy shit that's microwave safe because I forget.
Well, the thing is, maybe it's just really old or something.
It's not that old. They just started selling these less than 5 years ago. Actually, I don't even know if this was that old.
Mm-hmm.
I might have gotten this move living here. Mm-hmm. Actually, I know for a fact that one of these I got this Royal Norfolk. I forget where I found it. But I started liking this brand, and then I started buying them. I don't remember where, but it was while I was working at that job. And most of that job I did working here. Because I only had that job for about a year or two at the old place.
What job?
My old job. My job that I fucking had that paid assloads of money.
You mean the security technician job?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I stopped working there almost a year ago now.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the job for like 5 years. So, and I've been here for 2 or 3 years, however fucking long that is. So the majority, like half of my old job was here. Well, maybe more than half. I don't know. But the majority of it, the majority of me having money was in this house because I didn't really have any money to spare until I bought this house.
Yeah.
Because that's when my bills were all taken care of and my fucking credit score was awesome. And that's when I was able to buy it.
But so you're saying that Nelson or whoever used to charge you up the wazoo at the place?
No, I'm saying I was in debt for my eyeballs.
Oh, in debt. That's right. And you used to say that a couple $1,000s of debt was not abnormal.
It's not normal for any Americans.
Yeah.
But that's for people that have jobs generally. If you have no job and you have debt, that's bad.
Yeah.
Because that means it's a permanent fucking debt.
Yeah.
But what I was trying to figure out is, what the hell did you even make it here?
Oh.
I don't remember you making anything.
It was the...
I mean, this obviously you made.
It was the the rest of the onion and pepper frozen bag, and also the
Onion and pepper bag.
Jamaican spicy rice.
I thought that was in here.
Yes, it is in there. But see, no. See, I did it in 2 steps. So I put the 2 types of beans in here, then I put the sauces in here, and then separately I cooked the rice and the.
Were they cooking simultaneously?
In the same pot?
No. Were they cooking simultaneously?
Yes. Yeah. So that actually, no. The stuff in the big pot I kept cool because I figured the stuff in the pan when I poured it into the pot would warm it up to help, so that it would be pleasing warm,
I'm
but
just trying
not
to figure
overly
out
hot.
because if you made the shit that had to be actually cooked in the small pan and then put it in the big pan, there doesn't seem to be a purpose why you didn't just make it in the big pan. Just put the other stuff
because
in.
Because it would take longer to stir and constantly monitor. I mean, I have done that before with like Mexican rice and stuff like that. I mean, but I have to watch it constantly and have it on high, and also have enough water in there so that it doesn't dry out and burn.
Well, one thing I can tell you is almost nothing should be on high.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's
very few things that you cook should ever be on high.
Yeah,
because that is literally 400 degrees.
Yeah. So
now
it's
higher than baking.
Yeah. So now most of the time I cook things at the 3 settings, the medium low.
Yeah.
And I slow cook
medium. I mean,
so it gets really soft.
Like especially shit that comes out of a box, like 90% of it is made for low to medium high.
Yeah.
Because even that is like 250 degrees, and that's a lot. It's very hot.
Yeah.
Like, putting it on high, when this gets red hot, that's like 450 degrees. If I put my hand on that, it would burn to my bone in about 2.5 seconds. That's how hot it is. And not that there's a lot of skin between that, but the skin boils. And I'm saying it would boil, it would burn away that flesh that fast.
Wow.
Like to ash. Because it's 550 degrees or some crazy shit. Like high should only be for boiling water.
or eggs or something to actually bring to a boil.
Making oatmeal or whatever. Yeah.
No, I don't even think oatmeal's supposed to be that high unless you're boiling it. But like, I mean, even most of the things.
Well, I don't even like oatmeal all that soft anyway. Like my parents like it soft, but I like it to have a grain texture to it still. I mean, I basically just wet it and make it,
Yeah, I know. I saw you last shit in the house.
Okay.
And then you let this shit dry out in the fucking fridge for like a month.
Yeah.
And then it's way fucking worse.
Well, then I can just, reboil it and reconstitute it and stuff like that,
It blows my
He's in
mind
the
that
porridge
you have
9
these
days old.
mentalities for
Yeah.
food when you grew up Asian with Asian food. I'm like, that's so nuts because it's like the opposite of everything they do.
Well, it's because I just didn't know how to get, all the ingredients together for stir fry. I mean, in a reasonable amount of time. Because, when I go shopping, I have no idea where to find stuff unless I can, Google it and the
Wait,
store.
Where in the store or what store?
Yeah, where in whatever store. Because
you do realize there's people that walk around like at the places we used to work that can just say it's right over there. That's why those people are there.
No. I've had some bad experiences with farm workers who don't want to help you or can't.
That's fine. You walk to the next one.
Oh, okay.
And then you complain to the next manager you see. That motherfucker's a piece of shit. You should fire him. Because that's literally their job.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on the floor, you have to be nice to people. Just like us when we were in fucking Walmart.
I
I can do whatever I wanted back behind the doors.
Mm-hmm.
But the second you fucking walk out on the floor, you better be fucking kind and you better be fucking helpful.
I do remember that from the training. They said
sure
we
you
couldn't
do.
ignore anybody.
Because they fucking worked on that shit.
Yeah.
Because people don't feel welcome when you treat them like shit. Or should they? Because that's literally the epitome of treating them like an asshole.
Well,
and if you're going to do that, they don't want to shop.
Do you remember in the older training, they actually suggested that men and women have different shopping styles and that men just usually want to run in and grab others? Yeah.
You act like that's not true.
Well,
you go in there with a specific thing in mind. Women just walk around like they're fucking lost in the desert.
Well, the thing is, Richard Doherty also shops like a woman too. He'll spend 2 to 3 hours there.
That's the point. Yeah. And this motherfucker probably does too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I think this is all going to fit in there. So.
Oh, in his bowl?
Since that one's already dirty, you can probably put all that in there.
Okay. I mean, I might just have a second bowl.
Well, but either way, you're going to have to put it in the bowl. That's my point.
Where's the scoopy?
You can use the spoon, dude.
This little spoon? Okay.
Again, if this is what you're talking about.
Thank you.
You're the one that put it there. I don't know where it's at.
You don't call it a scoopy.
It's a giant spoon. I'll tell you, I love this thing, but fucking cleaning it is a fucking nightmare. Because this fucking grating, everything sticks to it. Like it's actually, it's like almost sharp. When you scrub it, it rips everything apart that you scrub it.
Yeah.
My brother's always like, "You're so lazy. Why don't you clean this thing?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, you try to clean it." It destroyed like 3 sponges, 3 rags. It fucks up steel wool like you wouldn't believe. Because every strand of steel wool sticks in the corners.
Yanked it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm like, I am done with this thing. This is why I don't give a fuck how dirty it is. I clean it so that I don't get sick, and that's it. That's as far as I fucking take it.
Is it okay if I put this pot into that sink?
Well, how else do you?
I don't know. Sometimes you say yes to these kind of things, sometimes you say no.
If I'm about to use it, then no, it's not a good idea. No, keep going.
Cockroaches,
man.
I can waste water here. I keep forgetting.
No, you can't. I'm paying for every drop here. But again, if you don't want it to stick, fill it up.
Yeah.
This is only 1.5 gallons.
Yeah.
This property uses 37,000 gallons in a quarter. So it's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Cover that thing up. It's fine. It's not going to happen in 2 seconds. I'm just saying, if you let it go for 2 minutes and it's got fluid in it, it's going to.
Yeah.
Those things do. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't care if Sergey does this.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, half the time he doesn't do it at all. And he lets shit just sit here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got food in it. And the fucking and it's like when I go to sleep and the bugs are eating it all for 6 hours.
You have any idea how much food that is for them?
Wow.
That's a month's worth of food.
Wow.
All the work that I did to try to get rid of them
Mhm.
is gone. Because now their nests are so full of food, they're going to make 10,000 fucking babies in the next month.
Yeah.
And I'm never going to find the fucking nest. I don't even know where they are. They're probably in the walls at this point.
Yeah.
But he doesn't fuck. It's like there's no common sense with him.
Well,
and
no.
and he's been dealing with it for so long.
Well, the thing is, he is kind of like mentally absent. He's not able
No
to like
shit.
even get out of bed and stuff like that most of the time.
No, that's because of fucking drugs. But the point is, like I told him, this is a requirement.
Mm-hmm.
If you're fucking too nuts to do it, then fucking find somewhere else to live. Because I'm not going to clean up after you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to pay for full-time fucking nurse care, you're paying a hell of a lot more than $600.
Well,
something a month.
here's the other thing. Like I've seen his like daily schedule. He has like 4
Have a
activities a day.
fucking schedule.
Yes, he does.
Get the fuck out.
It's called partial hospitalization. So
Yeah,
anyway,
maybe when he's in there, he does. When he's here, he has no fucking schedule.
No. Don't you remember a bus comes and takes him at like 8 a.m. and brings him over to a place in Center City, Lebanon?
Not every day.
Oh. Okay.
The point is, in most days, I don't think he does anything.
That could be true. I mean, other than lie around in bed, he does talk to his old hospital
Yeah, that's
friends.
obviously something.
Yeah.
But again, talking to somebody isn't really doing anything.
Yeah.
It's a lack of doing something.
So why do you think that his hospital friends are the only people he values now?
Because they're the only ones that will talk to him.
You mean earnestly?
No, I mean at
As
all.
if his thing is
You
real.
know when the last time he and I had a serious conversation that didn't revolve around trans?
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that's how fucking long ago. That's the last time I had an earnest, actual, real conversation with him.
See, the thing is, just because of how bad his PTSD was, and the
He doesn't have
warnings,
fucking PTSD.
and the warnings the NIH gave about these orphanage adoptees, he of all
Get
people
the
should
fuck
not.
outta here. He doesn't remember it. I'm so tired of him using that. He doesn't remember shit about it, and yet he tries to say that's why he is who he is. Shut the fuck up. You are not a fucking victim. You get your whole fucking life for free in a place that fucking gives you the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want for free. And you want to complain about it? Get the fuck out. Go live on the fucking street. Then you have freedom.
I think he is aware,
I'm so
though,
tired of
that when he
shit.
lashes out, he can hurt people, but it's just a band-aid for that
hurts
trauma
people or
problem.
not. I want him to stop fucking blaming the U.S.
Yeah.
for his oppression. I will fucking murder you. Are you fucking serious?
No, see, the oppression is within him.
There is no fucking
It
oppression.
came from Russia. Well, they have this thing
No,
called
it didn't.
implicit memory.
Because he doesn't. That's the point. You cannot be oppressed by something you don't remember. That's idiotic.
Actually,
No, you can't. Do not fucking argue with me on this. It's bullshit.
Dr. Gabor
Can't.
Mate says that if you don't stroke the baby's head enough, the baby will have less brain development.
Whatever.
And also,
There's no fucking science to back
if
this
a
shit.
child is adopted before they can form memories, they still have implicit memory of the adoption, and so the brain takes it as trauma in
No, they
developmental
can't.
psychology.
And there's no way to prove that. That's just horse shit that somebody made up.
They've done
You
brain
cannot
scans,
prove that.
MRIs and stuff.
You cannot prove what somebody memorizes or has memories of. There's no way to prove any of it.
all right. I'll Google
I
it.
am not going to debate this with you. It's an idiotic fucking science
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't exist. Just like sociology. It's the biggest load of bullshit that has ever existed. And these
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers are spending millions of dollars a year on these fucking degrees for nothing. Because you can't use the fucking quote unquote knowledge that you have from it. It's fucking pointless. It has no fucking value in society.
Okay, it claims here implicit memory in babies was discovered through observing their nonverbal reactions like preferential looking or motor skills in tasks showing familiarity or learning patterns, revealing unconscious memory formation from early infancy, even 3 months, via brain imaging, fMRI, and behavioral tests like sequence learning. Proving babies remember even if they can't verbally recall it later through retention for specific events. Episodic memory strengthens around 12 months.
Horseshit. You would have to test almost every fucking child in the history of mankind to fucking back that shit up. Because do you know the shit that goes into our mental capacities? Do you know how many factors there are?
Well,
No, that's a
babies'
simple
brains are
question.
better.
Do you know how
actually.
many factors there are
What do you mean factors?
to make us who we are? For us to remember what we remember, for the things that create who the fuck we're gonna be.
Like genes
How
with
many
letter and number
factors do you
codes.
think there are?
Thousands.
Right. You're trying to tell me they factored all that in? No. You want to know how I know they didn't? Because a supercomputer couldn't do that.
This was empirical observation.
It's from how many fucking kids?
Probably thousands.
Probably thousands. Out of the billions that fucking exist.
No, there's
that means you're using a fucking
But the idea of science is that you're supposed to be able to duplicate the studies across countries.
Which I guarantee they couldn't do. That's my point. You ever hear of a study that was done one time, but it's accepted as fact? That automatically is bullshit. Because if you didn't fucking repeat it, it doesn't exist. Not in the science community. You have to fucking repeat it more than once to verify its results. And with shit like that, you can't.
But the same way with the legal community too, because they're also based on the rules of evidence, which are based on medical science and stuff like that.
Okay.
The best we got.
What does that have to do with this?
I'm saying that everything we've got is based on empirical stuff. What you can smell, touch, taste, see.
Most of society is anecdotal.
Really?
We believe what our parents told us.
Okay.
Schools tell
Well,
us.
what did you think of the case of Buck versus Bell? The one where
I'm not a lawyer. I don't fucking follow cases.
All right. I'll explain it to you in brief. Okay. They called her an imbecile. They said that she should be blocked from having any children. That she should be sterilized because she had been hospitalized, and it was Judge Oliver Wendell Holmes, I think, or whatever his name was, who said that 3 generations of imbeciles are enough. That's what he actually said in his argument. So even though Buck versus Bell has not been overturned ever, everybody has pretty much universally agreed that that mindset is outdated. That you should prevent a quote retarded person from having children.
Okay, so that was you simplifying this?
Yeah.
What are you saying that the scientific community is saying?
The scientific community is saying
we should not let people
no
have babies.
No, let everybody reproduce because it's a basic human right.
Okay, so what's the argument?
So
that's common sense.
So I'm saying
because we can't literally legislate that retarded people don't have children. So what's the argument?
Exactly? The argument is that it was common sense before that they prevented people from having kids who were retarded.
It's not common sense. It's trying to protect society.
Mm-hmm.
Because flooding it with retards is a bad idea objectively.
Mm-hmm. But if some of these things come from crossing over, like how it's the genetic thing.
Crossing over mean for those of us that are idiots?
All right, it's when the chromosomes randomly swap pieces of DNA,
okay.
and you don't know, say, what's the difference in the exact gene patterns that'll give you like ADHD or dyslexia or autism or cerebral palsy or how severe of any of those, or how savant of any of those,
Right. Well, again, of course we don't know. But we do know that if 2 retards have a baby, there's a really high chance that the child's going to be mentally developed, mentally challenged as well.
No, I didn't know that.
Because it is hereditary to some degree. As is intelligence sometimes. Why do you think intelligent sperm
but the thing is
chosen over fucking over homeless sperm?
But the thing is with bottlenecking, it would be entirely impossible for a perfectly normal couple to have essentially a quote retarded child, if you will.
No, again, there's no such thing as impossible. That doesn't exist in reality. There are chances and possibilities and percentages. Everything is about the percentages.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I remember that diagram from my biology textbook. It said there was higher percentage of crossing over from genes that were further apart from each other on the chromosomes. So they not only do interchromosomal exchange, they also do intrachromosomal exchange. And so
Riddle me this one before I forget my train of thought here.
Mhm.
Which one of these looks bigger? Don't read the shit. Just look at
Okay.
it. That's why I asked you over there. I didn't say come over here and read this.
Well,
Which one looks bigger?
I was guessing the rice.
It's not rice. Left or right?
Right.
That looks bigger?
Because it has more stuff in it.
No, it doesn't.
It's higher density, I would say.
What?
Yeah.
You know what density means? Floating, right?
But the thing is, it has to
Or
absorb.
compactness.
It has to absorb all that water at a high amount of kilojoules in order for it to
Talking
become
about-
soft.
I'm saying which container looks bigger?
Oh,
That's what I just said. Which container?
the one on
Which
the one on the right because it has more curves.
This right.
That right. Yeah.
What do you mean more curves? They're both round.
No, no,
What
no.
the fuck are you talking
No, no, no.
about?
Look at this ribbed lid.
It goes up this fucking high.
Yes, so it gives the illusion that it's a bigger container,
Okay,
even though
but
it's
not by
probably
much. So the
Yeah.
correct answer would be that one by a tiny little bit.
Mhm.
Somehow this has 3 fucking cups in it, and this has 2.
Optical illusion.
That's a 50% difference.
Just like the manipulation of packaging.
50% difference.
I know.
Not 10%.
I mean,
That would be understandable.
I've seen 12-ounce bottles that look like they're 8-ounce bottles.
Look at it from the top.
I've seen 20-ounce
I know,
bottles
but
that look like they're 30-ounce.
Look at it from the top and tell me what you see. They look the same, right?
This one looks a little fatter.
Maybe a little, a minimal amount. That's my point. Like 5% fatter, maybe. But it's much smaller.
It's skinnier on the bottom. Oh, I know what it is.
But it's much smaller.
It's because it has such a huge meniscus on the bottom.
Right, that's part of it. But that's not that big. It's big, but this also has a whole rim around the bottom.
Yeah, but this is like
It's
about
twice the
half an
size.
inch worth of glass on the bottom.
Right, but a 50% upgrade from here to here.
Yeah.
Percent.
Mm-hmm.
That's massive. When they look almost identical.
Mm.
That's crazy as fuck. Like,
See,
there's no reason that should be the
that's the thing.
case.
You are naturally mathematical.
No
but-
shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm curious if anybody else would see this like I do.
Yeah.
As I look at this and I'm like, that's like 3 fucking cups.
Mm.
Like, how is that possible? It's fucking
Mhm.
insane. Now, granted, I have some to the rim, and this one I have down a full inch.
Mhm.
Granted, but a full inch should not fucking almost add 50%. That's craziness.
Mhm.
Because here's the thing: there's the 2 cup line. This is the crazy part. This is how fluted it is. 2 cups is right here, whereas 2 cups is right there. It's almost the same.
Ooh.
So in that fucking portion right there is a whole cup. Whereas down here, it's this fucking big for a whole cup.
Oh.
That's
okay.
the crazy part. Like,
Yeah.
and this is why people can't cook sometimes.
Mhm.
Because the spatial fucking awareness thing just isn't there for some people.
Oh, I just eyeball it.
That's the problem. Because when you eyeball it, as I just shown, this looks bigger.
You got the wrong amount. I mean, if it has to be very
Drastically.
exact, yeah.
Drastically, because this is 2. That's 3. That's insane.
Definitely wouldn't work for traditional baking.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and this is what I mean. Like those people that, like my grandmother, never measured anything.
Yeah.
From the time she was 30, 25 maybe, she put away her measuring cups. Like,
Oh, geez.
she was just,
You know, my
and there's a
my
pie,
grandmother
like,
used to be able to make a cake from scratch.
crazy. That's what my grandmother did.
Now, I used to think that it meant, randomly scratching in the air and ingredients would appear.
God,
Yes.
I hope you mean when you're 4.
Yeah. What?
So I
Yeah.
hope you mean
Yeah.
when you're 4.
But anyway,
You gotta do lunch here, mate.
yeah. But the other thing about my grandmother was that she had been a professional candy baker. She was actually in the confectioner's union, and they even
Your
kept
grandmother?
Grandma Chakti. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, your white grandmother?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. She used to work for a candy company.
You know, I
In
never asked about that
Pottsville.
side of your family.
And yeah.
I never asked anything about that side of your
Yeah.
family. That's weird. I guess it's because they're white and I'm white. And I just don't care.
Well,
I'm fascinated by Asian culture.
well,
I don't give a fuck about
the
white.
only reason why they had to move out of Pottsville and go to Wyomissing is because Nabisco used to have a plant in Pottsville, and then they closed that one. So my grandfather, my white grandpa, had to get a job at the Wyomissing one,
And then he would sometimes go around to the schools and give free cookies and stuff like that.
Better than free Coke.
What?
So better than free Coke.
Oh.
I mean, it is Pottsville after all.
Oh.
You know, huge druggy den.
Oh, oh yeah. Well, they say that about Columbia, Pennsylvania, too. They used
You know why?
They used to warn us.
It's true.
When we went for the football games as the marching
Dude,
band,
their school is a prison.
they used to
Have you been
warn
there?
us before we got off the bus. You know, be careful, stay together, blah blah blah. You know.
Do you remember their school?
Yes.
It looks like a fucking prison. There's concertina wire on the top of the fucking fence.
Wow.
That's the shit they put on prisons.
Well,
Literally.
See, we weren't thinking about that. We were thinking about how
That's crazy.
how the
That's
old
the first thing that popped into my head. I'm like, this
no.
place is a fucking prison.
We were thinking about how the old band director had betrayed Cocalco and switched over to Columbia. Do you remember Mr. Eric Lakehart?
No, I wasn't in band, remember?
Oh, okay. But
Hey, man, where's my fucking butter? Did you use my butter?
yes.
Motherfucker. You fucking freeloading bastard. You and her. You're both the same. Asking me for fucking fruit and shit.
Well, yeah, I was getting creative. I mean, I didn't know what would come out of it.
Your own shit.
Well,
I use frozen butter in this fucking recipe.
I did use the canned pumpkin. See, I didn't know that when you.
Motherfucker! I had that for a reason. See, this is my point.
No,
Quit
no.
stealing shit.
No. Remember,
Don't say no. You just admitted to
I
it.
gave it to you because I didn't think I would use it, but then I found a way to
That's
use
right.
it.
I had two of them. That's right.
I mix it with butter and salt,
I forgot I had two.
and it becomes like a bisque, you
I
know.
forgot I had two of them. I have one in here too. I had my own like from a long time ago, and I was trying to remember why the fuck I bought a second.
Yeah.
And then the second you said that, I was like, oh, that's right. Yeah, March 2017. Like I said, I have my own.
Were you trying to make pie?
No, I want to make cookies.
Oh, pumpkin cookies. Oh, wow.
And I thought this was the one from my cabinet
Yeah.
that was out here. That's why I brought it out here. But now I've got this one that's old as fuck
Oh, geez.
and dirty. That's how fucking old it is.
What was the most interesting thing of that video that you saw where they were opening cans from like 1920 or something?
The fact that they were able to eat like two of them.
Oh,
Well, I mean, they didn't, but they could have.
yeah. You mean because they thought it tasted
No,
too
because
bad?
it was fine.
Oh, okay.
See, now I got to try to use this. It's frozen.
Hmm.
The reason I keep one of them in the fridge
Hmm.
because it's the only fucking way to use it. If it's frozen, you can't use it. But I'm not going to keep butter in the fridge because I barely fucking use it at all. That butter lasts me like 6 months because I literally use like 2 blocks at a time when I make stuff.
See, I was trying to make like a big amount. See,
Wait,
because
you use the entire stick?
yeah.
Jesus, no wonder you're still fat. You fucking eat like my mom used to.
Well,
That's crazy.
well, no,
I'm not saying you're as fat as I am.
I'm just trying to make the food like edible, tasty wise. You know.
Can make it without butter is the point because they had to during the Great Depression and it's edible.
True. But like there, I talked with the cook at the Penn State Berks cafeteria at one time, and he says he puts like 3 pounds of butter into the big pot of clam chowder.
Yeah, that's because he doesn't have to fucking work off all that shit, and it's mostly young people that can work it off.
Hmm.
If he was feeding that to old people, he'd be fucking killing people with fucking cholesterol.
But then again, on the other hand, at Denver Nursing Home, they let them eat, as much sugar as they wanted to because they were close to the end anyway. So they wanted them to have a good time.
Yeah, well, here's the question.
I mean, they ate so much sugary stuff that even the cat was diabetic.
I highly doubt they actually tested the cat for diabetes.
No, they did because Nancy Santangelo would always take care of the cat.
See, this is the fucking shit that I hate about white people, and I know she's white.
Yes,
I
of course.
know it.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck would you spend $200 testing a cat for diabetes? Are you gonna then give it insulin?
Well,
wasting thousands of more dollars.
See, it was the
when
house
cat's
cat.
already died?
It provided an emotional need for the nursing home residents.
You're missing my point. I didn't ask that question.
Oh, okay.
I said, is she gonna then start giving the cat insulin like the diabetes fucking.
Well, yeah, that's what
That's
you
the
do
stupidest
at the
fucking thing
vet.
in the
Yeah.
world. You wanna know why? Because there are 10,000 fucking cats born on farms all across the Northeast alone that you could just go and be like, hey, can I have a cat? They'd be like, you can have 5.
Well, it even gets worse because
No, it could be
because
worse.
well, no. There's always cats running around where Andrew lives, and so like at some point, his mom figures, oh, here's some cats. Well, let's let a couple of them in. But then the mother keeps coming to the door, and she thinks the mother has more babies inside of her, and the 2 that she already took in may have fleas, so she's thinking of just putting them back out again. but that's sometimes how it happens. Like there was a stray cat at my apartment building, and then this one lady she decided to take it in every night, so it wouldn't be out in the cold. And then during the day it just goes to hunt everywhere. Oh,
Jesus!
holy crap! What happened? Did you stab yourself?
Oh, fuck!
Why don't you
God
just
for high pain tolerance.
Why don't you just put it in the microwave?
Because I don't want to melt the whole fucking thing. That's why I keep it in the fridge.
Oh, you don't use whole sticks. Oh,
No, nobody's supposed to use whole sticks. Unless you want to fucking die at 40. Jesus. That's crazy.
I'm
Or
too
if you're
late.
making food for 50 people.
I'm too late for that. I'm 41.
Yeah, well, you also don't cook most of your life. And I guarantee your mom didn't use full sticks.
Yeah, I know.
Unless she's, again, if you're making food for 30 people and you're going to have shitloads of leftovers and you need that much, then yeah, fucking do it.
Mm.
But like the shit, I mean, it's a lot less healthy than it used to be.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, when my mom used to make stir fry, it was just really bland.
Man, I hate when this happens. There's a fucking hair on this. I just unwrapped it.
Hair?
That means that fucker was inside the wrapper. Gross.
Wait, you think Sergey actually opened it?
The fucking thing when they made it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said it's gross, because I don't know whose it is.
Mm-hmm.
If it's somebody that you know, who gives a shit?
Yeah, they're supposed to put on the hair
Some
net.
random person, their hair is in your food. That's fucking disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
You do realize you left this pumpkin all over the sink, right?
Oh, I did.
You left it on this, you left it there, here. Again, nothing anywhere. No crumbs, no nothing. If something has food on it, put it in water. Because these motherfucking cockroaches, all they need is one little tiny iota of anything. And they can live for a month. This is the thing that worries me about having you here more often. Because I don't check the kitchen that much. He's not going to clean up after you like he used to. Because he barely cleans up after himself. You saw his room.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus. Would you have ever imagined that his room could be like that in the old place? Fuck no. That bitch was cleaning like 3 times a fucking week.
Yeah.
He was like a fucking woman practically when he came to cleaning. And now he's a fucking train wreck. That just blew my mind. Like he's literally asking me from a mental asylum if I could stay with him forever. And I'm like, boy, are you fucking misaiming your fucking timetable here? Like you could not ask me at a worse time if you could stay forever. You're asking me when you haven't been here for 3 weeks. And I haven't had to deal with your stupid shit for 3 weeks. And I'm still getting paid for you being here. And you ask me if I can stay forever. And then you expect me to answer in a way you know I'm not going to answer because we've already discussed this 100 times. And you know the time frame that you're going to have to fucking go.
See, the thing is, maybe he's still a little bit loose on boundaries. And so he's just assuming that you're his friend, even though you said he's not.
No, we've actually talked about it. And I said, look, I said I have no animosity towards you.
But see, it's his subconscious attachment needs since childhood. So he's not realizing it's
don't
happening.
Bring that shit in again.
Okay.
Again, we are who we make ourselves. Like, just because somebody had a shitty child doesn't mean they're allowed to be a rapist and a murderer. That's stupid. And if that were the case, that would mean that we just shoot every child that has a bad childhood because they will end up being a fucking murderer.
Well, see, the thing is, if they get psych help soon enough, then they'll develop coping mechanisms.
Yeah, well, these people don't develop.
But the funny thing.
Where did this come from, by the way?
Oh, it was in there.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, it wasn't.
See, it was old.
No, no,
And
hold on, what?
oh,
It's fine. What wasn't in there? That. Okay. I was just trying to figure it out because he has soy sauce right here.
yeah, I'm so sorry. I forgot to bring it back with me. Yeah, I know. But it's a small container. He has a small container.
Look how much you used.
Yes.
This is almost full.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have even noticed. But whereas all the other shit you used, you completely annihilated all of it, which means this he would not have noticed. Everything else he probably will notice. Well, he's fucking nuts, so probably not. But he could easily notice all the rest of it, is my point. Whereas that, the one thing he couldn't notice, that's the thing you decided to replace. That's the weird part.
Oh.
That's my point.
Okay.
It's fucking strange.
Do you recommend a cup? Oh, I keep using this cup. That's right. Do you need more milk than?
I'm the one that got it out, so yes, I do need some.
Oh, all right. Do you need all of this?
No!
Okay.
But that's about how much you fucking owe me from what you drank.
Okay, I'll just take a mouthful and then I'll.
No, I'm saying it's fine if you're gonna keep drinking it. Just get another one. Because if you're probably gonna finish it before you.
I should get you another butter too.
It's only one stick. I'm just saying, like if you're gonna do that, let me know so I can put one in the fridge.
Oh.
It's not overly expensive, but you're also not kicking money in either. So me replacing food that you bought is problematic. Because
I'll
there's no money to
definitely,
do it
I'll
with.
definitely call my rep again tomorrow. What day of the week is it? Oh, Sunday. Okay, yeah. So.
Oh God, is it Sunday already?
Yeah, it's all screwed
Oh,
up
that's right. We're going to go see the movie.
because the first was on a Thursday,
Forgot we were going to.
and so that makes the 6th be on a Tuesday and the 7th be on a Wednesday. It's so messed up, isn't it?
So that's where I am. Oh, there it is. So I need slightly more than this. Yeah, I only eyeball things that don't come from a box. If it comes from a box and it has a specific way I'm supposed to prepare it, I'm prepared it that way if I can.
Yeah.
I mean, I might substitute butter and oil conversely, but
I've gotten used to cooking salmon with olive oil.
But yeah, I mean, the real true olive oil is the best, but the shit that you get that's like not true, real, legit olive oil, it's not as bad, but it's better than all the other oils.
And by the way, the reason why I started doing soy sauce was because I found it was a great way to eat cooked frozen broccoli. So I just steam it up, and then I just dump the soy sauce in, and then it's perfectly tasty.
Well, for what it is, it's good for almost everything. I mean, it's full of sodium, so it's going to give it lots of flavor.
Yeah.
And the soy itself isn't really that powerful.
Yeah.
So it doesn't overwhelm most things.
Yeah.
Okay, water, butter, salt, milk. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. Heat up. This is what I mean about hot stuff. Heat up water, butter, blah, 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 to boiling in saucepan. Remove from heat. Like you don't cook things on boiling. That's how you ruin every meal that you make because nothing is cooked on boiling except like eggs because you're specifically boiling them. Okay, so I've literally just dumped it in there. Wow. So this shit is just like fucking stovetop. I fucking love that. You cook everything, you heat it up. Once it's boiling, you pull it off and you throw the shit in and it's done. You fucking mix it up and that's it. It's fucking perfect. I had one big ass box that was kind of smushed, so I put it in these things and it fluffed up, of course, because it's flakes. So I ended up having like 2 big ones of these and then 1 little one, just from one box. And this thing is almost too much fucking mashed potatoes to make it one.
Yeah, I could never get it right with the flakes, even though you can buy it in bulk and stuff like that. So I usually just buy the Bob Evans kind.
Oh, those are crazy bad for you.
Yeah,
Full
I
of
know.
sodium.
I know.
Well, yeah, because they have to survive. I mean, because for them to be useful for a company, they have to have like a fucking month and a half, 2 months shelf life, which means you have to pump them full of preservatives, and that's the shit that's killing us as a nation.
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to eat preservatives like that. Like it's like the only time people ate preservatives like that was on the fucking Oregon Trail,
Mhm.
and then they never ate like that again.
You know that Pennsylvania is
live.
not included in the states that are banning soda for the food stamps, right?
They fucking need to.
Mhm.
Fucking shit's crazy.
Did you also know?
Did you see any of the reaction videos online?
No.
These fat ass black bitches with 7 kids running around the fucking house.
Oh my
And
goodness.
they're like, "How am I supposed to feed my babies?" I'm like, "You're the fucking problem here. Shut the fuck up and get off the internet, and people will forget, and we'll go back to the way we used to be. But if you keep fucking talking, you're just gonna keep getting more and more fucked, as you put it. But eventually, you're gonna lose your fucking food stamps, which is where we need to go. Because that fat bitch needs to work. We need to put our fucking kids to work too. We need to fucking start up salt mines and put the fucking kids in there. If your fucking parents are on food stamps, get your ass in a salt mine. Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Damn, that was fast. I just fucking turned around. Jesus.
That happens to me all the time.
That's great. The fucking butter isn't even melted.
Yeah.
That's insane. All right. Heat it up a little slower. See, this is why Sergey does this shit too. That's why this fucking thing is trash.
Yeah.
This fucking metal ring under here,
Yeah.
it's completely eaten away by rust.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing left of it.
Mhm.
There's a big fucking hole like this in the metal.
Mhm.
I don't even know why it's. I mean, the only reason I have it under there is because it needs this ring
Yeah.
for the whole thing to sit.
Gotcha. Same here with my apartment too. I've started regularly cleaning it, but there's not a whole lot I can do to salvage the big burner.
No, that's what I'm saying. This thing's trash.
Yeah.
I mean, I might try to fucking clean it up and sell it, but
Mm-hmm.
it sure as fuck isn't staying in this one.
Yeah.
Because I would. I mean, I'm done. I'm done replacing those fucking phones.
Mhm.
If I honestly, I would. I was actually tempted to try to get. Well,
A
only for
completely
a
new
moment.
stove set or whatever.
No, I was tempted to almost get a gas line put in.
Oh yeah.
Because they're better, but the problem is, as a
Mhm.
as a tenant or as a
Mhm.
landlord, the last
Yeah.
thing I want to hear is fucking gas, because some dumb old cunt could blow the fucking house up.
Yep.
Because the pilot light goes out,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, no, fuck that. I would rather have a fucking electrical fire from a stove. That's so much more manageable
Mhm.
than a fucking explosion that takes out the whole
Mhm.
floor.
Mhm.
Fuck that shit.
Hmm.
That's a fucking nightmare waiting to happen. Literally. All right, so this afternoon, we're going to see that movie. I'll tell you what, that smells good. I'm mad that I just fucking wasted all these ingredients. And it's going to be weird tasting now because I put more water and I lost butter and milk from it boiling over.
So what movie are you going to see?
The new Avatar.
Oh, the Way of Fire. Yeah.
Fire and everything.
Yeah.
All right, that's boiling enough. I'm fucking risking it again.
See, I have a feeling that James Cameron likes astrology. Because why would he do water and then fire?
Because that's
Or maybe he's trying to do biblical level.
or he's a video gamer. My God,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter. Who gives
Well,
a shit? Why do you have to look into everything?
All right.
Can't you just
Well, you
enjoy
know
it?
what it could technically be a metaphor for
Jesus.
the Israel-Palestine thing, or whites versus Native
Or it could
Americans.
be, I want $100 billion, and I'm gonna make whatever movie I have to get that.
Well, wait a minute. Sometimes the American military does appear to be the bully, to like some of the Arab nations and
Yeah, of
stuff like
course they
that.
seem like it because they want to do their own thing and murder who they want to murder.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole fucking world says you can't do that, but then does nothing about it.
So you don't think it's possible that, say, some of those Arab tribes might simply be like, deeply spiritual and contemplative and not violent?
If they're not violent, why would we attack them?
Hmm. Well, most people would say oil, but
Okay, if they're not violent, why do we need to use troops to get what we want?
we want to control markets, and we say it's a free
Why?
market.
Stop. Jesus Christ, answer the fucking question I'm asking.
Free trade.
Why do you need troops?
Free trade.
Troops
To ensure free trade.
against non-violent people? Use your fucking brain, man.
Oh, yeah.
You're the one that just said non-violent.
If they're
Right.
not violent, we don't need troops at
right,
all.
right. But
We can use tariffs.
no, I'm saying it's a reactionary thing. Like people are moved to violence during the original
Right,
oppression.
but then they're not non-violent.
No.
Jesus H. Christ, man.
No. The thing is, it's not outright colonialism all the time.
It's never colonialism, ever.
It's imperialism via the economic hitmen. Did you
Okay,
ever read the book?
But we're not fucking getting anything from it.
Okay.
We're spending our lives and our money, and we're getting dick from it.
But the thing is, we technically are getting more people to adopt the dollar as the reserve currency. This is what Kiyosaki is saying.
Dude, the world has been based off of the American economy since the fucking early 1900s.
Yeah, but
We've been the economical powerhouse forever.
There's this sense that we're too big to fail.
We are, to some degree. I mean, within reason.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, if somebody fucking nukes us and we stop functioning, we can fail. But
Yeah,
economically, no, nobody could ever take
well, I
us
mean,
out.
as
even
somebody
China.
said about international politics, the U.S. is the biggest dog on the playing field,
Yeah.
so to speak. But
course it is.
the concern is that, regardless of whatever baddie we want to take out, U.S. still looks like the bully.
Yeah, but that's to people that want to say that
Hmm.
because they want people to feel sorry for them. It's not legitimate people that are glad.
No. I've seen white people say this, non-Arabs,
Okay, but those are people that believe it because the Arabs said it. They didn't come up to that fucking thought on their own. They're fucking sheep. This country is full of sheep. Why do you think we fucking complain about ourselves? They complain about our own fucking government. What kind of dumb fucker does that? What possible fucking purpose could you come from that? You know what? I'm gonna put some cottage cheese in this bitch. What that'll work? It'll make it cheesy. I'm seriously. This is becoming one of my new favorite things. Cottage cheese.
Yeah.
Because it's so useful. I mean, it's not really cheese, so it's not really unhealthy per se, but to some degree.
Okay, here's the other thing. It says here, according to a 2025 report from Syracuse University's Transactional Records Access Clearinghouse, 73.6% of people in ICE detention had no criminal conviction.
Yeah, you know why? Because they didn't have a criminal fucking court hearing.
You mean because they didn't get caught? Basically.
No, but they're in ICE detention. Wait, did you say ICE detention?
Yeah, well, I didn't get caught for the original crime. I mean, of course, you assume that being in the country.
What are you talking about?
Sometime in their home country, maybe even in the United States,
that's
before they got caught by ICE.
international law. We can't fucking we can't get them for something they did in a foreign country. That's like the world over. That's the rule.
All right,
It's
so
always been. But the whole point is, again, it is illegal to come in without fucking permission.
Is that more of a concern to you than the criminal convictions?
No, but it is a criminal conviction. That's the point.
Yeah, but
It's not more than.
But I mean, separate from the immigration, it says there were over 435,000 undocumented immigrants with criminal convictions on the agency's non-detained docket, meaning they are not detained while awaiting immigration proceedings. This number does not represent the entire unauthorized immigrant population in the U.S., which is estimated to be around 11 million people. What?
Is this for laws or criminal things? There is a difference.
This is for criminal things. Like this is separate from the ICE reasons for detention.
So these people are criminals.
Well, yeah, presumably starting over with a better life in a better place. They assume that things will be better and they won't have to do crime, right?
No, I'm asking you. You're telling me these are criminals. And that by what standard are they criminals? Just for coming here?
No. They were either convicted in their home country or they were convicted in the United States.
Okay. Then what's the argument? If they're actually convicted, then what's the argument? They are criminals.
Well, the idea is let them stay here so they can have higher quality of life and move away from the criminal life.
Why would we pay for somebody's incarceration that is not one of us? What purpose could that serve
other than to drag down society.
Rehabilitation
More than they
in a
already
country that has more wealth and resources.
But it's not our job.
Mm.
We are not. It's not our job to fucking rehabilitate the entire world.
But think
Not only that,
Yeah.
but do you know what the percentage of recidivism is for prison?
no.
80 fucking percent plus.
Well, then we need to find better ways of rehabilitating people in prison.
That would be correct. But here's the thing. What about the people that don't think they did anything wrong? And they clearly can't be rehabilitated. What do you do with them?
I guess we would have them do court-ordered mental treatment.
Why? They can't be rehabilitated. That's clear. Because you say, what did you do wrong? They say, nothing.
Oh, well, then I guess you have to keep them locked up if they are
If they can't be
untenable
rehabilitated,
psychopaths.
why spend the money?
But
For
why
rehabilitation.
assume they can't be
Because
rehabilitated?
they're saying they did nothing wrong. They don't even understand
No.
the wrongness of what they did.
Okay. All right. Let me Google something else.
I
Okay.
don't understand why this is such a hard
All right.
concept. If they don't think they did anything wrong, how can you possibly think that you can rehabilitate them? That's idiotic.
Hang on a second.
They are basically telling you they can't be rehabilitated.
All right. Yes, the concept of criminally insane exists as a legal defense, not a medical diagnosis, allowing
Right.
defendants to plead they lacked the mental capacity to understand their actions or know right from wrong at the time of a crime, leading to commitment to a mental facility instead of prison if successful.
Right, but here's the thing. How many people that are committed for that actually come out and become functional members of society?
Well, none of them, of course.
Right, so that's the point. Why the fuck are we doing it?
Well, I mean,
The only, as you just said, the only reason for prison here is rehabilitation. So if they can't be rehabilitated, what's the point?
so
What purpose is there to do?
are you suggesting that they ought to be shot?
Yes. The second they say, I did nothing wrong, you take them outside, the bailiff puts a bullet in their brain, and you bury them behind the courthouse, like they used to do in the Old West.
Wow.
Because they can't function.
And society can't afford the expense.
Right. We obviously can't. We're at $90 trillion in debt. We can't afford anything else. Why do you think Doge was so important?
Well,
it still is. They're
the
still
other
finding
thing
this
is
shit.
obviously since like the 50s and before that they had been trying to find ways to reduce the population. I mean,
And they were.
B.F. Skinner was saying we cannot afford freedom anymore. So remember,
No, we can't afford unchecked freedom.
Exactly. Remember how he had that magical playpen for
But
his
that's
daughter
always been the case.
that would perfectly raise her and make her a good person and stuff like that. I mean, she's later written about it, but
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
all right. Let me
And I
Google
don't
it.
care because it sounds ridiculous. And it doesn't sound like it's germane to the conversation.
Well, actually, the Skinner playpen would be an example of Calvinism if you could put it towards politics. You know,
Oh. An advantage of what?
a type of Calvinism, because the idea of Calvinistic thinking is that if you make everybody, work hard all day, get everybody to conform, then your society becomes predictable. Then you don't need to worry about anybody doing anything
Society
bad.
should be predictable.
Yeah.
Because, again, people are supposed to follow the rules.
Mhm.
If you don't follow
Okay. Okay. It says B.F. Skinner's daughter, Deborah Skinner Buzan, has consistently described her experience in the quote air crib, often misidentified as a playpen, as a positive one with no negative memories or lasting ill effects. She has actively worked to debunk the urban legends surrounding her childhood. She says, contrary to rumors that she was psychologically harmed, sued her father, or committed suicide, all false claims that she debunked in a 2004 Guardian article, Buzan's recollections are of a happy and healthy infancy. Comfort and health. She has stated that she was a, quote, remarkably healthy child who hardly ever cried after her first few months. She did not have a cold until she was 6 years old, which her father attributed to the crib's controlled environment. Loving environment.
Why are you reading this?
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, I said like 2 minutes ago I didn't want to hear it because it
Yeah.
sounds like BS. The whole point is,
Mhm.
I already know that spanking children doesn't do any lasting damage.
Oh.
I already know all these different things that society is now coming back around to. Finally, after fucking 30 years of ignoring it all. And they're saying, "Oh yeah, maybe we should spank our kids. Maybe we shouldn't coddle our children. Maybe this, maybe that." We're like, motherfucker, we've been saying that shit for 30 years, and you motherfucker has been ignoring us the whole time. And now you want to fucking say, "Oh yeah, you maybe had a point."
So you think when kids get too confident, then they start defying their parents naturally, huh?
What the fuck is confident?
Well,
Children aren't confident at all.
No, confident in their
don't even know they are.
abilities compared with their parents, who essentially they see as gods, if you will.
Initially,
yeah. Because like sometimes, I mean, to a child, if a parent says something, then it basically means that God has said something. And what?
So not if they're religious, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. Well,
Children understand the difference.
But I mean, like subconsciously, like generally, children are afraid of their parents, right?
They should be.
Yeah.
Parents can kill them in an instant.
Yeah. So they don't want to step
That's
out of
healthy.
line randomly. Yeah.
But nowadays they don't. That's the point.
So what is the result of?
Did I send you those videos of those little black kids that were screaming at their parents because they didn't get them what they wanted for Christmas?
No.
I must have.
You
not have sent.
Yeah. Well, unless you send them to me on Messenger.
I
send
everything on Messenger.
Oh, okay.
But,
I'll have to check Messenger. I usually send stuff to you via your phone.
Yeah, I know.
Just because it's so quick sending from a phone, then I don't have to find the Messenger icon.
Well, my shit's normally at the top, and if I'm sending it to somebody, I'm usually sending it to 20 other people.
Oh, okay. You bookmarked the Messenger app. Okay, that makes sense.
I have it. It's
on the
thing
home
that I
screen.
get
Yeah.
the most, I think.
Yeah.
The thing that pops up more than most things.
Yeah.
Instagram's more. But what I'm saying is, these kids are literally like, "I said I wanted a PS5," and they bought him a PS4. And this teenager, he literally does this. He throws the brand new PS4 against the fucking wall and door.
Holy crap!
And they were just like, "Oh, what the fuck?" I'd have fucking walked over and punched that motherfucker so hard he either died or went in the hospital. I mean, I never would have raised my kids that way to begin with, but if they just randomly just got a bug in their brain and just do that, not only that, but it'd be the last motherfucking thing I ever buy. I'd kick them the fuck out that day, because that means they don't understand where their fucking food comes from, where their shelter comes from. They think they are fucking destined to have these things without working for them. Fuck no. My kids are never getting any of this shit. They get to use my old hand-me-downs. They can play my regular Nintendo, my Super Nintendo, my fucking PlayStation. I don't give a fuck. I ain't buying them nothing new. Fuck these kids. They're getting wooden blocks to play with until they're 5. I give a fuck. People are like, you need to buy your kid a tablet. I will never buy my kid a tablet.
Non-electronic technology is healthier because it allows for better brain development, like more personal problem solving, instead of having the computer do a lot of work.
There's no brain development when you have a fucking phone.
Yeah.
There's none.
Well,
you need something, you ask the phone.
Well, they did brain scans on people who had been using AI for a while, and basically their brains were turning into rubber. I mean, losing their connections and stuff like that.
That's why I just asked my, actually, there she is.
Yeah.
I just asked her to do a simple math problem. It was two-digit numbers. I told her to add them together, and she's like, "Let me open my fucking calculator." I said, "Are you out of your motherfucking mind? It's 2-digit numbers." Did you just say open your calculator? Are you fucking serious right now? It's going to take you longer to open the calculator than it should to fucking answer that problem.
Well, the thing is, if I always had a piece of paper handy, I would prefer to do it on paper rather than use a calculator.
Either for a 2-digit number. It's a 2-digit number. That's it.
I have poor short-term memory, so I'd have to put it through my head a couple times.
5 plus 5?
10.
25 plus 25?
50.
What the fuck you need paper for?
That's because I memorized those.
No, you don't memorize everything. Your brain actually does the math.
All right. How about this? What's 180 minus 45?
135.
Oh, wow. You are good.
That's not gifted. That's just simple fucking math. That's my point. If it's more than 4 digits, yeah, I'm probably not going to just gamble on it.
Okay.
Because my brain could I mean, I haven't done a lot of fucking in her brain math in the last 30 fucking years. So I'm not going to put something important on the burner when I'm testing my brain like that. So I'm probably going to use a fucking thing. Like if it's something that really matters. But if I'm doing a complex fucking equation, I'm not trying to do that shit in my head anymore. It's stupid because 90% chance you'll fuck it up because we're not computers. We're not math, unless you're a math wizard, then yeah, fucking do it. But this was like, I asked her like, what was it? It was like, it was something super crazy, like 50 plus 19. What the fuck? Did you just say you have to get your calculator? It's a fucking even number.
69.
What? I'm like, I couldn't even talk for like 5 full seconds. I was like, what? Did you just say calculator? You better be fucking kidding me. How are you supposed to teach our fucking kids? Are you shitting me?
Well, that's the other thing. Was
she
particularly exhausted? Was she having a brain out from the end of her day?
It doesn't matter. I could be awake for 3 days and do a 2-digit math problem.
But
math.
See, you military guys could do anything. Don't you have to go through a 72-hour ordeal or something?
No. Not most of them. There she goes again. She must really need to talk to me.
Yeah, better go get her. All right. I will go into it. Okay, let me finish reading this. Loving environment. Boozin described her parents as loving and affection, emphasizing that the air crib was not a Skinner box, an experimental chamber used for laboratory animals, but rather a climate-controlled, roomy bassinet designed for her comfort and safety. Normal upbringing. She has clarified that she spent just as much time out of the air crib / playpen as other babies of her era, and that her parents were doting and involved. Positive experience. Other children raised in similar baby boxes also shared positive experiences, with their parents praising the device for its safety, warmth, and convenience. Buzan, now a successful artist living in England, has a very good relationship with her father's legacy and continues to dispel the myths that suggest her childhood was anything less than normal and content.